Hello everybody, I'm Spawn101, and this is finally happening. Halo MCC Season 8 flight has finally dropped on Thursday, so I managed to get the invite and literally download 56 gigs in order to get this fucking shit installed on my Xbox, so at least it's fucking worth it. So yeah, there's also some things that weren't even notified on Halo Waypoint when people were announcing some of the new things that's coming to Season 8. And also remember, some of these things that ain't going to be in Season 8, they are obviously going to delay something. That is depending if a player base reports some issues that something's going on, or Feel Free is addressing that something is going on in their part. So, obviously enough, I hope some of these things that aren't really delayed. So, yeah, because I do encounter some issues with the flight. So, hopefully they will get patched up before the season literally just comes into the game. So, yeah, let's go straight into it. So, we are starting off with the armors. So, yeah, obviously enough that it's going to be OG Halo 3 people are going to complain about these armors, and literally everyone else is just going to say you're just going to be a hater and all that stuff. But still, these armors, they are pretty decent. Some of them are just really look a bit odd, and they're not my personal favorite armors to wear, but there are literally certain armor pieces that really are pretty good to actually wear, because if you have a creative mind, creativity, you would combine these kinds of armors into any other parts of the armors in the game and just literally try to make a massive good combo. So yeah, there's some armors here that may or may not be recommended, like this helmet right here. I really don't recommend it unless you want to get headshots so hard, and same thing with this one. But still, these armors really do have good, unique details. Even though these armors aren't designed to be like for Halo, is more designed to be like For Honor and Destiny, but at the same time, it's like, what else is there? Because I do understand that it's like trying to have Halo Reach armor into Halo 3, but at the same time, it kind of defeats a bit of the purpose. Just a slight, but still, at least these armors, I would prefer to wear these armors instead of the Halo Online armors, because these ones, they look a lot more decent, they look better, and they kind of do fit into Halo 3's art style, just a tiny bit. Because you could say with the Hayabusa armor, you think that would fit into Halo, and it kind of doesn't, but still, these people didn't really complain about it back in the day, but these ones, OG Halo 3 fans are going to complain about these armors, but for me, they are alright. They really aren't that awful. So, yeah. These armors, they all look pretty decent, so enjoy the entire other part of the video before we move on. Okay, so Halo Reach, they do have the exact same helmet, so yeah, they have different variants, but they're just exactly the same as Halo 3's had. So yeah, I did test them out in game, and I only tested out only one helmet from both of the games, and the results are pretty interesting, and they kind of fit in, but the Halo Reach version, they're kind of a bit too big. Only some of them are a good size, but some of them really are a bit too big. And I really do wish we could have like all the armors for Halo Reach 2, because just to make it a bit more better. Also, there's some new features. So we've got the Spartan body, so we've got heavy armor and light armor, but they're just changing your gender and same with the voice type. So I want to show you a little clip that is actually hilarious if you actually do this little thing. So yeah, let me show you guys.
Contact with VISOR relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of valuable resources. I disagree.
Commander.
So that's our new number 6.
Cat, you read his file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Anyone claim responsibility, sir?
Oni thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That cannot happen here. Reach is too damn important. I want that relay back online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader.
Contact with VISOR relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence believes deployment of a Spartan team is a gross misallocation of valuable resources. I disagree.
Commander.
So that's our new number 6.
Cat, you read her file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Anyone claim responsibility, sir?
Oni thinks it might be the local insurrection. 5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That cannot happen here. Reach is too damn important. I want that relay back online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter, Noble Team's leader.
Yeah, it is kind of a bit stupid that you could just literally have a male body and a female voice, or you could just switch it up to female body and male voice, which is kind of a bit hilarious. But yeah, still, you can do whatever the fuck you want on Reach, so yeah. And these armors, they look pretty decent in game. Same thing with Reach. It really looks pretty decent. But for Reach, I wanted all of the armor pieces, just all of it, just to make it a little bit better for Reach instead of just like having Halo 3 all the spotlight. So yeah, people are going to wear these armors or not, it's up to them. But for me, I'm definitely going to wear some of them. But anyways, move on to the weapon skins. So we only have 2 weapon skins for some of the UNSC weapons. So we're going to have the battle rifle, the assault rifle, shotgun, rocket launcher, sniper rifle, and I think that's probably it. So the Magnum and the SMG and the flamethrower really ain't going to have any of those brand new skins, as far I'm aware of. And there's also some skins for the vehicles as well, but once again it's UNSCs, and they only have one skin, and I'll show you a bit. And right here, these skins really aren't that bad. I do love the golden lion, and I think it's a red snake, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but these skins, they really aren't that bad. But if I'm gonna wear them, I'm probably definitely not gonna wear them. Never gonna use them in the game. And same thing with the weapon skins, because I'm not really that much of a fan of these skins. They just honestly ain't that good. But I could probably see people would rock with these skins and just go absolute mayhem. And these designs really aren't that bad, with gold, red, bit of a blackish color. It really makes it the most awesome color combo vehicle skins that anyone could ever probably use. But for me, I'm probably not going to use them. I'm probably going to use them at random moments if I feel like it. Also, we got poses for Halo 3 and Combat Evolved. So, these poses, they look pretty awesome, but Combat Evolved's version is like kind of a bit wacky. More for the arms. But yeah, these poses, they are originally designed for like having you to be in one of the top 3 when you completed a matchmaking or any multiplayer matches. But when I try to test it, it really doesn't really work properly, and all I have is just like a black screen and that's it. So honestly, haven't really properly tried it yet, but if I'm gonna do matchmaking or cousin game browser, and I'll try to test it and see if these poses actually do properly work. But if it doesn't, then it's obviously enough that 343 needs to like get this shit fixed, because they did say that these poses are going to be for like victories and having you to be in the top 3 in order to use these poses. So yeah, these poses, they pretty look decent and look absolutely stupid at some times, but still, at least you have an option to pick which pose that you choose. Some of them look so badass, or some of them look so stupid, but still, it's up to you guys. You want to take your poses from Halo 3 and Combat Evolved. Here's the Combat Evolved version, and you see the shoulders look a bit wacky. So it is kind of a bit ridiculous, but still, if you be in the top 3, people will see a Spartan and seeing them as your pose that you equipped. So yeah. Also, challenges. And these challenges, they really aren't that bad. Because I'm sick and tired of just seeing one challenge that you have to do, and you have to win 15 matches in competitive mode when competitive mode is nothing more than a fucking graveyard. It's just literally the most piss-taking thing. But these challenges, most of them are a bit fair. Some of them will always gonna take a lot of time to get to, and a lot of time to get done. But yeah, so the rewards is having a back accessory, weapon skin, and a vehicle skin. So obviously they really aren't that great rewards, but it's up to you if you want to collect them. If not, then you're going to have to wait for season 9 or season 10 before they're going to be in the exchange store. So yeah, but for these seasonal challenges, they really are decent. A lot better than they were as the other ones from the previous seasons, that they just literally trying to force you to be on something that you just don't want to be on because it's just literally garbage. But yeah, the seasonal challenges, I think they're probably worth to grind them in order to like just get season points and just wait or spend all your season points on the season or previous seasons that you didn't really have a chance to get to because you were busy doing something else. But yeah, the challenges, they really are pretty cool and they're pretty decent, and it's a better step up than just literally being forced to win matches in competitive mode because it just sucks. It just really sucks, and people aren't like playing the game. They'd rather play social than literally anything else. So yeah, Icebox, and it really looks pretty cool, even from a Russian location, which is originally supposed to be at New Mombasa, but this is more of a Russian land than New Mombasa in Africa. But yeah, this location is pretty darn sick, and it's a very good remake and a remaster. So this map was Halo Online, and people did really like it, and I did love Turf back in the original Halo 2 days because the map is really pretty sick. It's having the most desert area, but Halo 3's version, it's now a snowy area. So yeah, there's some things that are kind of a bit of a downgrade, like you will see a debris. You used to see a debris where the Scarab crash landed because it was like badly damaged and replaced by a building that's just been blown to pieces a bit. But still, it really honestly wasn't that. This ain't that much of a big deal. Really ain't that much. So I'm happy with this map, and I can't wait to see what the other maps are going to be, because I want to see Reactor or Reaction, whatever the name is, because that's supposed to be like a big team battle map, and I really want to play that map so badly because it just looks pretty decent and it looks kind of Halo Infinite style, and I just really want to actually get it in my hands and just play it. But still, Icebox, it's a good map. Now for the weapon offsets. So did test it out, and it's fine. It really doesn't have that much issues. So you could go into depth, so you could go forwards, all the way back, go left to go right, up and down, and it really wasn't that bad. So yeah, it just kind of feels like it really was back in season 6, and I didn't really have any problems with it in season 6, but some people did say that they had an issue with it, and for me, I really didn't have any issues. So it's just one of those things that people either had a different problem or exact same problem. But for me, I didn't have a problem back in season 6, but here I think it's a success. It really did a good job of trying to make it offset as possible and trying to make it a bit more easier to like move around with your weapons and shit. So now with CE, I am playing campaign, and you do recognize I'm using the weapon skins, and also the HUD, the classic OG HUD that I used to love back in the day. So yeah, you do have an option to make it go back to the classic hub, or you could go back to the remastered hub. As you can see right here, transform it back into remastered mode. And sorry to go back, because I'm gonna put it back because I'm the classic guy. I'm the classic man. So I really do like it so much. And once again, you could make the color correction to make the classic mode a lot darker. So honestly, it would be absolutely fucking terrifying if you're playing like Free Guilty Spark on this fucking color correction. So yeah, it is an option. You could really turn it on and turn it off wherever you feel like it. And once again, with the offset with the weapons for CE, not much of a problem. Just slide it, move it wherever you choose, and that's it. Just literally do all that shit. Really ain't that bad of a feature. So yeah, hopefully this will be in season 8 and not fucking delayed again, because I'm sick and tired of seeing this feature being delayed so many times, because people wanted this shit. So the weapon skins for the campaign, it really is pretty nice to actually see your weapon skins to be in the campaign, even though people aren't going to say, oh, it just ruins the lore, it ruins the story, when considering it literally is not, because you could literally have an option to turn them off. Because you do have a toggle system, you can turn them off. It's literally a bit different to toggle off, because you don't have to go through your settings. You have to literally go through the campaign menu where you have like the score and the timer counter that you had to select before you're about to jump into the game. But yeah, you do have an option to turn them on and turn them off wherever you feel like it. So yeah, I tried to do some tests, try to give my weapon skin to the Marines, and they just go back to default, which is kind of a bit of a bummer, but still. Also, you can actually see your weapon skins in the campaign cutscenes, but sadly I don't have any footage of it. But you can have a weapon skin in the campaign cutscene, because like saying Master Chief was holding the assault rifle, he would like have a golden assault rifle, for example, have a golden assault rifle, and that would be pretty awesome. And I think you should do it in co-op, and if you play the mission on the Ark when Arbiter is about to assassinate Truth, imagine he would have his energy sword that is literally green, and that was from the second player, and that would be fucking hilarious. So yeah, the skins, I don't have any problems with them. You can turn them off and turn them on, whatever you choose. It doesn't affect the gameplay, it just makes it a bit more fun to actually use. It doesn't fuck up the story, it doesn't fuck up the lore. It's literally an option. It's literally for fun. So there we go. And also, there was a secret that you had to do, because there was a collectibles that People Free did say, and I did talk about, and you had to get the Moa statues that were hidden in Halo 3 only. So I was unsuccessful to find any, but I'm probably continuing on trying to find them, and see how I try to record them and trying to know what the locations are and try to remember them. But yeah, the collectibles, they would be a challenge to actually find, because they're probably a bit small, they're a bit hard to find, but if you try to find them, then good luck, because I'm excited to try to find them. Right, Firefight. So, the Flood is in Firefight. So, yep, it is true. We got Firefight with Flood, but they're not the only ones that has come to Firefight. No, 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 no. We've got Sentinels too. We got fucking Sentinels. Sentinels in Halo 3 ODST. And they are so fucking awesome. They are so goddamn whack. And some of them are a little bit OP that they just like have so many fucking health or too much shielding. But I'm literally just like changing some things, and they were absolutely awesome to fight. So it's a great way to experience with the new settings, just like hit a reach, so you could, instead of just fighting the same enemies over and over, you could just literally do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, the Sentinels, they are pretty good, but once again, they are not the only ones that is coming to Firefight. Elites also comes to Firefight, and it's getting absolutely better and better and better. And also, they have the plasma rifle, not the brute plasma rifle, the good old-fashioned blue blasting plasma rifle. So you can pick them up, you can use them, and if you're wondering about the Sentinel beams, you cannot use them. And the elites do have the energy swords, but you can't pick them up again because you're just an ODST soldier. You're not a Spartan. You don't carry that stuff, and you don't know what to do with them. But hey, so the elites, they're in Firefight in ODST, and they don't also carry Covenant weapons. They also carry human weapons, aka heretics. So they just use human weapons. And they were honestly amazing. They were honestly amazing. Same goes with the Sentinels and the Flood. But there's only one problem that I'm only going to say, and it's mainly for the Flood, is the carrier forms, aka the big fat boomers. So why am I a bit complaining about this one? About this Flood? Well, they don't move. They don't attack you, they don't come after you, they just stay into their spawn and literally don't do anything. So that is kind of an issue. So I hope 343 can literally get that fixed. But the other Floods, the elites, and the Sentinels, they're alright. Because you can see right here with the carrier forms, they don't attack you, they don't move, they don't do anything, and they will just literally get shot and then that's it. But yeah, and I did test them out to do like a massive free-for-all, but I didn't have, once again, I don't have any footage of it, but it was one hell of a firefight. So yeah, so this is a great way that people have been dreaming about ever since ODST comes out, and trying to make a zombies kind of mode. And this is the chance. This is the absolute chance. And I hopefully 343 doesn't really delay this, because it has so much good potential, and I really don't want to go back into development and just be in Season 9. I just don't want that shit, and I know the fans don't want that either. But yeah, it really is pretty cool with Firefight. Just adding something new, something improved, and adding more factions. So yeah, it just really makes the game a lot more newer than ever. So it is going to be like Halo Reach's standards. So you could just change what kind of enemies you want in a wave, and then keep going all the way up to the bonus round. So yeah. And I didn't really have a chance to do the custom game browser. I didn't really have time for that, but probably soon, sooner or later, once I have a chance to play it while I'm not recording anything, I'll try to test it out, and if it works alright, then I'll probably make a video out of it as well. Same thing with the Moa statue. But yeah, so what are my thoughts about this flight? Well, the campaign with its skins, I do like a lot. You do have a toggle system that you don't have to see them at all. You could just literally just go back to standard vanilla. Firefight, it was amazing. Just the carrier form, it needs to be changed, needs to be fixed up, and it ain't that much of a big deal. The armors, they are pretty cool. They are pretty decent, even though they're not mainly designed for Halo. Even though the OG Halo fans are going to complain as usual, and they're never ever going to stop complaining. But for me, they're alright. They aren't bad. They're just in this game for fun, and this is just a testing ground for Halo Infinite when it comes out. Just seeing brand new customizations and new armors that are going to be pretty decent. So yeah, weapon skins and vehicle skins, they aren't my personal favorites, but I could see people would use them if they feel like it. So it's up to the people that want to actually use these skins. Nameplates, you know, pretty generic nameplates, but some of them are pretty cool, and I can't wait to try them out on my nameplate. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Icebox is pretty good remake of Turf. It really is pretty cool. I do love it a lot. So yeah, it is pretty cool. Challenge system for the seasonal is better than just literally going to competitive mode and just win matches, because it's just plain stupid. It's just absolutely dumb. So yeah, the challenge rewards, they really aren't that great, but if you want to only grind the season points, then it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to get the grind to get the season points where you want to get in season 8, or in the previous season that you didn't really have a proper chance to actually get because you were busy doing something else. So yeah, also for the offsets for the weapons, they are pretty good. They are usable, they're fine. They don't have really that much issues. The classic HUD for Combat Evolved, I really do love that a lot, because that is just a missing piece of the puzzle, and it's been waiting for a very long time, and I really honestly don't like the anniversary version that much, but at least you can have a switch that you could go back to the classics, or you could just stay at the anniversary wherever you feel like it. So I'm very happy for that. So yeah, remember, this is only a flight. This is not a full version of the season. So the full season, I'm probably guessing, is either next week or 2 weeks after. So yeah, so the flight, I'm definitely giving it a solid 8 out of 10. It really did a good job of having expansive customization a bit better, having the awesome map that we've been waiting for a long time, having the features that are supposed to be in the game but really got delayed, and seeing the Flood faction, the Elites, the Sentinels being in Firefight, ODST, is truly amazing, and I really do like it so goddamn much, and I could think of so many modes to literally have fun in ODST Firefight. But yeah, so 8 out of 10, really aren't that bad. So what do you guys think about the season 8 flight? You think it's pretty good, or you think it's pretty bad, or you think that could be a little bit better, could have been improved, could add something new. So let me know in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care everyone, bye bye.